We are taking a look at how mental health centers in Indiana are keeping those in a mental health crisis out of jails and hospitals. Wave News reporter Noel Friel sat down with the CEO of one mental health system serving southern Indiana to learn more about the work they do.
A new study shows how mental health crisis services save the state millions in healthcare and jail costs. One of those resources is LifeSpring Health Systems, which serves 11 counties in southern Indiana.
For police, taking calls involving someone in a mental health crisis can be a regular part of the job, but it doesn't have to end in an arrest.
We are so fortunate to have very skilled law enforcement colleagues that we work very closely with. They will be the first to tell you we don't want to make a decision about what to do with someone in a mental health crisis.
That's where resources like LifeSpring Health Systems come in. Every day, their mental health centers help divert people in mental crisis away from jails and hospitalization. LifeSpring operates a 24/7 crisis call center that can send out a crisis call team to assist law enforcement on scene when they come into contact with someone in crisis.
That team is made up of individuals with lived experience, either with behavioral health and substance or substance use disorder, as well as trained crisis interventionists.
Their team assists with more than just interactions with police.
Who makes that call? Is it police, or who is giving you that call to ask for help?
A lot of people. Sometimes we hear from law enforcement, sometimes EMS. Patients will call us themselves, could be a family member. We also receive calls from the national 988 system.
In 2024, the call center received more than 1,200 calls. LifeSpring also operates a crisis stabilization unit where those in crisis can stay for up to 24 hours and be connected to mental health treatment. 187 people stayed at the unit last year.
For example, if you are a 21-year-old person who experiences substance use disorder and your parents say you can't stay in our house anymore, you can come and stay with us and we're going to help you figure out what's next.
The impact of these services speaks for itself. A new study shared by the Indiana Council of Community Mental Health Centers says crisis services across the state save Indiana $45 million in jail services every year. It also saves an average of $80 million in healthcare costs by cutting the need for emergency room visits and inpatient hospitalizations, helping to improve outcomes for those struggling with mental health and connect them with the proper resources.
We are trained for that. Our system is built around that, and so anytime that we are able to help those officers make a decision on a scene and get someone connected to care, it's a win not just for the patient, but for the community.
LifeSpring serves more than 14,000 people every year with a variety of behavioral health services. If someone you know is in crisis, you can call their crisis line at 833-SAFE-988. Noel Friel, Wave News.
Noel, thank you.